Here, let me fight one more battle before... I don't really need to go to camp. But let me fight one more battle so I can see how powerful I am now. With, Hella... Or not Helichop. Cutting Edge. My team... See how powerful we are. I'll use it on this pig. See if I can kill one hit. Boar. Yeah, I don't remember Cutting Edge doing all that. I just remember him jumping in the air and, like, jumping down on the enemies. I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, remembering wrong. That's entirely possible. Yeah, now we can kind of grind much more efficiently. And we still get experience, so yeah, we're gonna go for another level. We need 600 experience, so that's like 50 per level, 50 per fight. Wait, 600 experience, so he needs like almost 700. That's like 50 experience per fight. So that's like maybe like 14 fights, 15 fights. I'm only gonna go after like, I'm not gonna go after any crabs, that's too much. I'm gonna stay away from the crabs. I missed. Is Sham Hatwitch supposed to be like Sandwich? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, let's just rest at camp. We'll come back at night to get the most experience. Max experience. And then I'm pretty sure once we level up again, we won't be able to get any more. I think when you level up, that allows you to level up your forge. I was trying to figure out how that worked. You know, like when I was playing my own playthrough a long time ago. No, I get that. You have to level up, actually, too. I thought it used to be like you have to craft stuff to level up, but that's not important. Which makes sense. It'd be like waste materials. Hopefully I can make my weapon a little bit stronger. Oops. This should be good. I don't want to go crazy and mess my sword up. Probably a +2? +1? I'll take the +1. I can't really... I gotta grab my boomerang. If I need 3 perfection pearls to upgrade it, it wouldn't be worth it. I actually think I did find some new stuff. Yeah, I got the Templar uniform. It'd be good for Eric, I think. So they're armored. It only gets defense, so yeah, definitely worth upgrading him to the Templar suit. It isn't going to be that good, but it's better than nothing. I'm pretty sure I'll get a +1. I think I should. It makes sense if I did. Yeah, +2, even better. is definitely going to put him up. You could dual wield boomerangs too. I think you have to get the boomerang. The dual boomerangs, you'd have to, I don't know. There's a ability called Toomerang, but if you wanted to dual wield in general, you'd have to probably go into like, you have to go into daggers or knives, they call it, and then you can get dual wield right here. Dual wielding's cool. I literally spent like my whole last playthrough trying to get dual wield, and it wasn't even that great because the offhand weapon was just so trash. So like, I just looked up like, how do you make Eric good? Like, he's really good with the dagger, sure, right? He's good with the dagger, but just mobbing, just killing all the mobs, right? So yeah, I actually waited until the morning. It's better just have boomerang. Like early game, like if we were both just using knives and swords, like great swords, we would be like taking forever just to kill and grind. But people said late games the knives are really good because, you know, you already have a full party of people, and like mobbing and grinding will be much easier because there's so many people in your party. You don't have to, like, even using this AoE to hit everybody. Or not really in AoE, but whatever, to hit everybody, like that's what you need. If it's just you and Eric, you need that so you can quickly get through these random encounters in the early game.
Another one bites.
We still got a lot of experience. Enemies are much easier. With some more level, I'll go more level. Still getting a good bit of XP. Let me go fight one of these exoskeletons. Hit him with the pet power. I'm gonna like kill him instantly probably.
Here we go.
Um,
Another one bites the dust.
whoa, I never got that. That's like a rare item. Blue eye. Maybe I have had it. I'm gonna stop saying stuff relative to like what I've already seen. I'm just gonna act like I've seen it for the first time because in those cases I did. Copper sword. I could just sell that. There's another copper chopper. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave after I level up. I've been waking up so early, recently. Or like noon, 2. I'm kind of wiped out. I'm like an old person now. So like, I'm probably gonna start trying to create this idea of me waking up at like 5 a.m. or something to go play on the farm or something. Go do something on a. I don't even have a farm. And like once all that mentally connects and I get some more mental power into it, I could like kind of move past that. It's like you can wake up every day and just have a blank mind or an empty mind, but your mind can do a lot. Like I can basically use my mind to make the morning full of like more interesting things, probably allowing me to not just be wiped out. Like if I, because if I like stay up all night, like I'll have energy because I'm doing something. I just need to like think of some stuff that goes on in the morning to occupy myself. Most people that wake up in the morning are like, go-getters to get stuff done, so like that's not an option just to wake up because everyone would just eat everything up. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone wakes up in the morning and they drink like all that. Like everyone already knows what we'll do, but I need to create some stuff, make some stuff up. So you'd have like your farm, you'd have your truck, your pickup truck. You'd have your family, you'd have all types of stuff. And, you know, as far as being wiped out, at like 12 or 2 normally now, the wake up so early. It'd be like, you know, that's like all the stuff you do at night, like being wiped out, just being like sleepy. It all goes together. Just switch the place. Like, I don't really watch TV. Like, I haven't watched TV in like a long time. Like, I would. It's like, you know, watch something that I knew was coming on already, but you know, like I just be on my computer or like I watch YouTube. It's like, as far as needing to catch something at night, it's not really likely to be happening. Like nowadays, people would be like much more likely to be wiped out because, like I said, people in the morning are all the same. Like they're all go-getters, so like they'd wipe everything out, they'd eat everything up. So like I would know that if I had to wake up and have like an iPhone or like I had to go to an office, I'd have made something up for that. So like I'd have like coffee, but it'd be like a giant cup of coffee, like a comically sized cup of coffee that I'd have in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff will switch, like the morning and putting the mind to it. Everything else outside the morning, like dinner, like if you have breakfast in the morning, you have dinner at night, like something that is relative to that or connected. That is what all will be swept. Like that's all. It's all gonna naturally happen. Like wake up and pray to not wake up, wake up and like listen to like a morning show. Like relative to that would be like nighttime listening to like rock and roll or something. Like that's not. We're not gonna even make that up because people aren't eating that up that much. Like there's a lot of excess. So in the morning we make sure we make up something cool, like drinking a giant cup of coffee, and then we want everything to add up to that. Like everything in the everything morning is like created. Okay, I got a new pet power. Right. Like I say, everyone was a rock star. I would say, well, I need to make stuff up for the morning so I can be, so I can have that mental, you know, connection to it, or that mental power. And then I'd be like, well, as far as rock stars go, we all know that there'll be an excess amount of stuff to do at night, and no one's just going to be able to eat all that up and be done with it, right? So I'm not worried about that. So I wake up at like 6 in the morning. We'll say 5. 5's like kind of more crazy. We'll say I wake up at 5, and then someone that wants to like argue about being able to like listen to rock. Like I'm not arguing about listening to rock and roll. Like that's like something that should just naturally be in excessive amounts, right? Like people have an excessive amount of arguments. People have an excessive amount of rock and roll for people to enjoy. Like that's just nighttime behavior. But you know, the morning, waking up so early, you know, we're just worried about making what we need to make. So like, I'm worried about making what I need to make, so I'm not wiped out at 12 in the afternoon. Something that like simulates me, you know, has me going. By the time it's 12, you know, by the time it's nighttime, I don't need to go listen to a bunch of music, crazy rock and roll music. Like, let's say people want to have an argument. Like, alright, I'm gonna go wake up at 5 in the morning to make sure I have, like, some simulating stuff made up. So, like, I get a good bit of simulation, you know, at that time of day. Which is, like, 5 in the morning up to 12. Like, even now, it's still pretty early. Like, I'm not gonna argue about rock and roll at 3 in the afternoon when I've already made a bunch of stuff early in the morning. I've already got my energy together. It'd be like I wasn't doing anything in the morning. I just was waiting until nighttime to argue with people. It's like someone who's been around for so long. They're just like friends with everybody. They're not like just mainly like a worker accent. A worker asset, right? This will take a long time making up morning time stuff and it being like useful. Like, I probably would just take the shortcut and say, once you get to be like a veteran, like you've been a part of the group so long, like it's not so much as a new addition, it's just like, it's like we're used to this. Like that's really all that has to be remedied. Like just not getting into that point, getting to that point. So Eric's not getting any XP, okay? I might be level 10 on Kale after like 2 more fights. I'm gonna see if I can get my XPs matched up for both of them. Both to be 8, 10. Hopefully that actually works. So like they're leveling up at the same exact time. Same exact time every time, right? And they don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. I can use Scorched Earth by myself. That's a really good power. Especially with enemies, it's hard to tell what their weakness is. Usually Scorched Earth does it. I don't know why. You know, but we're definitely going to look to see what their weaknesses are. I'm pretty sure there's a place you can look for all that stuff. Alright, so let's say we were someone's parent. This is a good one because wake up in the morning, and really as a parent, you want to make your kid how you want to make them. You want to like do what you want to do as a parent. It's not like you're like a robot who does some government sanctioned parenting. Like that's not how it works. This is a perfect example of like wake up in the morning. Okay, this is what I want to do, and it's like, nah, bro, I don't want to. Or someone outside lets their kid drink battery acid or something. Like we're not even really trying to hear all that. Like save that for like a party or something, right? Okay, we leveled up. I got 3 skill points. I need 8. Now let's see what their XP is. Okay, here we are, 790, 810, pretty close, much closer than they were before. But god dang, bro, I wish I could have got them matched perfectly. God dang. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I did my little grinding. Rest till sunrise, save the game. I get up out of here. I don't really have anything to say, but like I said, I'll be making up a lot of stuff to occupy the morning. Someone might want to come back later, like a little kid might want to come back like when they're older and have something like that, or you know, people who just don't really care might want it. So first you'll have made up stuff, then you'll use like this whole idea of parents doing what they want to do with their kids to kind of deal with those people who maybe want to cooperate later on. I'm gonna get up out of here. How long has this been? Almost an hour? Yeah, it's good. Like I've already done like 2 episodes today, so I should be good.